Convent, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Am I tripping or not, tarot? My name is Cockfrost, but you could call me the Ghetto Nun. So I am here to do Back Monday. Yes, I am. It's just gonna be a random read because y'all didn't really prepare for anything else. Anyway, I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it, so if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's some bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're gonna do it together. Please keep in mind this may or may not resonate with your sign or situation, nor do I give a fuck. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns and high priests where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., posted. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. If you find that the convent is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on. Watch your head on the way out. Hit the alley. You'll be back in Tarotland. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases to my website, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you. Convent. Yeah, I literally have no messages for you. It feels real, like parting of ways. That's the best way I could describe the energy, even though I don't have any messages for you. But I feel like the majority of y'all have separated from something, you know, so there's not really much to talk about on that subject, you know, whatever that subject is. I don't know what the subject is, but that's how they're making me feel. There's not really much to talk about on that subject in regards to divine feminine, divine masculine, because once they were stabbed in the back, lied to, cheated on, deceive, love, you know, whatever the fuck was going on, they pretty much separated and moved the fuck on. Yeah, I'm talking to people who raised the fuck up, pretty much, okay? So I'm interested to see what's going on with you because I'm talking to people who are on some brand new, all new motherfucking everything. That's how it makes me feel. Like you don't even know what to expect now. You're kind of anticipating excited for the new chapter in your life, whatever it is. Some of y'all, like I said, could be newly divorced, moved to a new state, got a new job, got a clean bill of health, got a new relationship, new home. You know, it feels new. You know, like the old you is done and you don't want to hear about that shit. Yeah, I know. I don't plan on it, but I can't make no promises, okay? But I feel you though. You don't need closure, I'm being told. For whoever this is for, you don't need closure. We don't need to rehash anything. I don't need an apology or an explanation, says you, or any of that, G. It just feels like you're like a breakaway or something. They're showing me a glow stick. You know how you have to break the glow stick for the juice to, you know, for the glow stick to glow? That's basically how they're showing me you are. Like once they broke you, you started glowing and shit. It's like I don't need, you know, like shit, I can shine now. Yeah. I like it already, shit. Now, be honest with you. Anyway, give me some messages for this convent, this brand new energy they on. I love it. Give me one here. Yeah, your wish is coming true. It's like almost like what you put out, you get back. But this is like a wish. Look, I'll be damn. I told you that new shit. That's my divine couple card. Or you just balancing out your divine masculine, feminine energies and whatever. But somebody could be wishing for a counterpart, a soulmate or something like that. But it's coming though. Because I feel like whoever I'm talking to wishing for a soulmate, we talked about this. You want the one that God wants for you, and that's why it's coming. You know, they say when our hearts are aligned with the Most High God, that's like kind of when when it says like your God will fulfill your heart's desires. People forget that your heart has to be aligned with His though. You know, so a lot of people don't really get to see that part of God. You know, their desires being met, but it's because their desires don't align up with His. You know what I mean? And then they would get them. That's who I'm talking to. People whose hearts align up with the Most High God's heart, and you guys are receiving what it is that He wants for you because you actually want that for yourself. Yeah, it's pretty dope. You could have told somebody kiss your ass. Okay, that part too. Blowing kisses. Give me another one. I flipped over. We always get this little kid. Yeah, it's like this isn't the Sound of Music, but this is like enjoying what you're listening to. So some of y'all listening to jazz, classical. I see you listening to like calm music. Some of y'all could be listening to some content, but it's something that Let me see. Yeah, something that gets you going. Yeah, this feels motivational. That's what's at the bottom. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to hear nothing about nobody from the past, or nothing about the past, or how so-and-so fucked you over, or how the witch used period blood, and you know what I mean? Like, we know they did all that shit. You know what I mean? But this is like, I'm ready to hear some shit that get me. I want something that gets the people going. Look at this. This is you like wanting high vibing things in your life. This could also be like prayer and manifestation, but this is like saying, God, I'm ready for like people who are motivated onto new things, that want to travel, high vibing, you know what I mean, whole good conversation, want to get out there, get some money, do it, laugh it, right? I feel like y'all are putting that energy out there, and that's what's a coming, G. That's what's a coming. Some people say they want that shit, but their heart is still tied to the past, or their heart is still tied to old relationships. So a lot of shit come out of people's mouth. That's why I tell you, I'm glad God checks the heart. Because if he checked what we said, we'd be all fucked up. He'd be like, y'all don't know what y'all want. Y'all said this yesterday, and now you're saying this today. Thank God for God, right? That he checks the heart, because this is why this is happening here. He knows that you're ready for whatever it is you're asking for, and you really mean it. So people could say, oh yeah, I'm ready for a new relationship, but they keep checking the old person's astrological sign, zodiac sign, or on their profile pic and shit like that. God, like, you're not ready for no new nothing. You still keep checking on the old shit. I'm not talking to them people. I'm talking to people like, no, I got my ears open to the streets for that new shit. Where is it? Yeah, you're on your way. Something's on its way to you. You're going to love the sound of it too whenever it gets to you, whatever this is. Some of y'all, it's the CashApp sound I heard. You know, the coins that fall? I don't know what the other, I usually my shit on silent, so I don't know if the other ones make sounds too, but I know just CashApp makes a coin sound. It could be that. I see y'all love the sound of that too. Look. Yeah, some of y'all are you earn your stripes, I heard. It's like being given your stripes. So I don't know what type of general you are, 4-star, 5-star, or lieutenant. I don't know, general. I don't know, but something about y'all earning your stripes. Okay? Yeah, you passed a level of something. You did. Give me another one here. This my I'ma fuck you / rock you back to sleep, girl. Yeah, is what that is. Somebody could have just had a baby. Congratulations. That's like the moon card is what that card is. Yeah, so you don't know like what the next chapter is. You're just excited for it. It's like, man, I asked God for some new shit. You know what I mean? He responded and told me it's on its way, child. And now I'm just waiting. Yeah. Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, Convent. A lot of y'all who have closed the chapter in your life, like it could be with people, places, and things. Some shit you just don't give a fuck about no more, interested in. It opened up a door for something new that you have no clue, but it's a good thing. Whatever whatever's behind the door is a good thing. You just don't know because you haven't been ushered into it yet, or you've been so far, you know, with whatever was going on in the past that you couldn't even fathom something new. And so that's why you're kind of in the dark right here, is what this is. But it feels like a surprise, like a good dark. Like, you know, like people hiding, and when you open the door, everybody jumps out and says, surprise! Like, it feels like a good dark like that, you know? Yeah, cutting through the layers. I'm telling you, G, you did some type of work on yourself or something, or you're currently working on yourself. This is my 6 layers card. This gets down to the bottom of some shit. So really looking within yourself, your situations, other people, your relationships, your job, all of that. That's what all this is. Getting down to the bottom of childhood issues, issues we had with men, women, children, all of that shit. I feel like I'm talking to people who are like getting down to the bottom of that shit because you're ready for some new shit. It's like if I can't get the new shit without dealing with all this internal stuff and external stuff, then I need to deal with the internal external stuff because I'm ready for the new shit. It's like there is no there's no other option, is what this is. Convent, y'all have already gotten rid of the past. There is no other option but new. That's what I feel like. There's nothing else coming but new. Something with this full moon that just passed too. Some of y'all may have got some good news during this full moon, or you're going to. I know it passed, but like, you know, the post full moon energy. Some of y'all are gonna get a message that makes you feel really good. You're not expecting it. I'm picking up on a surprise. Somebody may pull up on you, but in a good way, though. But I'm picking up on like a surprise or something that you're not expecting, and it feels really good. But let's see. Some of y'all quit something cold turkey. Some of y'all are about to be proposed to. Some of y'all are single. Yeah. Single from friends, single from a lover. You like, shit, I'm just ready for new shit. It's almost like you don't have any attachments. That's what this feels like. You've detached. Yes. That's why they showed me that glow stick. Like it broke, you know? So once you detach, it's like new things for you to attach to and new things to attach to you. But this time you're looking for high vibing things to attach to, high vibing people and things and places to attach to, and vice versa. So I feel like you must have got a scrubbing or something. I don't know what you got. Okay, put some on this wish prayers answer card. Losing sleep, worried, replaying events, thinking about you. Is what this says. Some of y'all up all night listening to some shit. I don't know what you're listening to. Or some type of content or something. Okay? Some of y'all need to get some fucking sleep. Some of y'all need to be careful what you're listening to before you go to sleep. Or what you're listening to while you're in the bed. You know, I don't know if you fall asleep listening to people, which is a big fucking no-no if you ask me. Okay? That's like your subconscious mind and shit. If somebody talk, you know, I don't even fuck around with them Hertz meditation shits on YouTube. Be careful of that shit too. Y'all don't know who that is putting that shit out. Who is that motherfucker? That's like, oh, 480 hertz of meditation to clear this. Who the fuck is it, G? Do you know that person? And why are there commercials in the middle of the shit? What the fuck is that? That's like what this type of shit is. Y'all ain't even worried about shit like that. Like, man, I know how to meditate and clear my energy. This is like you not needing the outside world to manifest your world, you know, is what this is. I feel like the worry, the replaying events, thinking about you and all that, those are the things that I feel like you've been cutting through. So some of y'all could be up late at night thinking about these things, like, you know, or the worry and all that makes me feel like you're trying to sort things out. So it's like catching yourself. So say you are worried about money or something. This will be you catching yourself like, why am I worried? God always answers my prayers. I know I'm gonna get this shit. I just gotta, I don't know when. What they say, he may not come when we want him, but he's always on time, right? There's the moon card. You don't know when he's coming, but he's always on time. It's like you get an answer about this thing that you're worried about. Whatever keeps replaying in your head, this could be something that you think is gonna go a certain way. You know what I mean? And it really doesn't go that way. It goes in your favor. You know, I see you giving things to God. Whoever this is you've been thinking about or that hurt you or whatever the fuck, or somebody sending energy, whatever the fuck it is, I feel like you just gave it to God, dude. I feel like you did, and I feel like you've been hearing good shit ever since. It's almost like you relinquished something. Maybe you were sleeping on yourself. You know, dealing with all this old karmic past shit. It's like sleeping on yourself. Because there's so much more for us to look forward to in the future than to ruminate over the past or what some other fucking shit, you know? And I feel like you cut that out too. Somebody is up all night though. Heavy Pisces, Cancer, up all motherfucking night, okay? Some of y'all could have just had a baby and the baby just don't sleep. You know what I mean? And that's why you up all night, especially if you're a new mom. Yeah, y'all need to be careful what you're listening to or watch. Be careful what you're listening to, watching, content, people you're talking to and all that shit. If they exhibit energy of worry, replaying events that happened in the past and all this shit. Be aware of connecting to them people, G. They have no desire to move the fuck on. None. So I know you've met people like this where they keep talking about their ex and them and that ex been broke up for years and shit. You know what I mean? That ex done moved on. How come you haven't and shit? Be aware of hanging out with somebody who can't move on, G. I don't feel like that person really knows the goodness of God. You know? Because he's in the blessing business. You know what I mean? Whatever is going on, he can damn sure change it or fix it or guide us out or whatever. And somebody refuses to go that way. They want to keep talking about what Tyrone did and what Keisha did. And that, you know what I mean? That's somebody that really don't want to get over some shit. You know? That's how it's starting to feel to us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you must not want to get better or, you know, because you keep talking about this shit or you keep dwelling on this shit. You could be, some of you guys are going to come across some people who are going to act like they're helping you. Or they're like some type of teacher or I don't know what the fuck they're supposed to be doing. Okay? Some type of professor or guidance. They guide. I don't know. It could be a damn tarot reader. But you can tell by what they talk about or how they talk that they're still hurt. G. You know? It's like not everybody has relationship problems. A lot of motherfuckers have money problems. Crazy shit is like no disrespect, Tarot Land, but you know, like they always talk about like the divine masculine, the karmic, and this and that and this and that, and right? But if you know about the statistics of people breaking up, it's always over money. It's not really cheating. It's not infidelity. It's always money. So the fact when I hear, or when I used to, because I don't listen to y'all, but when I would hear tarot readers say all that, oh, it's Tatiana and the karmic and this and that. No, it was about money, G. But in their life, it's about the karmic and the divine masculine and that. So that's all they can pick up on. You know what I mean? We want to know what's up with our motherfucking money and shit. What's up with our money? Okay, while my baby not sleeping and shit, I want to know what's up with that. It's like we have more things in our lives, you know what I mean, than a lot of, I'll put it to you this way. You may have a lot of other shit going on in your life than what other people have going on, and so they can't relate. You know what I mean? They can't relate or resonate with your life because they're still stuck in whatever the fuck happened to them in the past, G. So you moved on. You know, that's like somebody that lives in their parents' house and shit. And you finally move out of your parents' house and get a place and shit, and you try to talk to this person about bills and this and that, and you know, we need renter's insurance. They don't fucking understand. They want to talk about how bad their mama treat them and shit, and at their daddy's house, and my mom always makes me, and it's like, we don't relate. I don't resonate with that shit and shit. You know what I mean? I'm kind of on your mama's side, okay? Because now you're a homeowner or you live alone. It's like this type of energy. Y'all don't want to fuck with nobody like that. It's like people want to complain about being in the past, but then they fucking stay there. You know what I mean? You over that shit. Yeah, you're not gonna lose sleep on that shit either. Oh well, that's them. That's not you. Shit. Some of y'all damn sure need to go to bed at a reasonable fucking time. Okay, I don't know why you staying up so late. Or somebody out here is just worried. Somebody out here is bored too. Someone has an idle mind. An idle mind is the devil's workshop. You see that headboard? Yeah, somebody's head is bored. Yeah, they don't do shit. Okay? But worry and I don't know. Put some on the baby here listening to shit. Now, get back to the convent. What's up with them? No strings. I told you. You cut some shit off. I told you. It's like it's not even an issue anymore. Look at the man. He like, this is not an issue. Is what he's telling this woman. I feel like you represent the man, though. This ain't an issue no more. Me and you are not a thing, or... You know, I don't care about Tatiana. I don't care about Witchy Poo. Like, shut that shit up. That's what it looked like he telling that lady. Stop saying that shit. Stop saying that shit. Yes, you ready to hear some new shit. Okay? Not to mention this some shit you already know, the moon card. I hate when people fucking repeat themselves, dude. I really do. It's like, so you must think I'm dumb, is how I feel when people keep repeating themselves. And they'll say, no, I don't think you dumb, none. Well, you must, because you keep saying the same shit like I didn't hear you the first time. I heard you. That's like what this shit is. Yeah, y'all done with them people too. It's either you're trying to convince me, you know what I mean, that what you're saying is true, or that I should believe you, or you think I'm dumb. Which one is it? You know? This like this type of shit. I feel like y'all done with all of that shit, G. I feel like you're I don't want to say you're impatient or you don't have patience. Well, you don't. Not for this shit, you don't. Because remember, you waiting on new shit. So this will be very irritating for people that are waiting on a new relationship, new job, new money, new home, new everything, right? And then somebody's coming around talking about, so what happened with David, right? And David like your ex from like 9 months ago. It's like, what the fuck? Like, he died. To me anyway, he's dead. It's like this type of shit. Like, I don't want to talk about that. Like, why are you bringing that up? I don't know if somebody's trying to get under your skin, Convent. This could be somebody who knows that these type of things, like your past and shit like that, or things that didn't work out so well, or things that you've healed from, you don't want to rehash them. Somebody may want to do that just to get you, you know what I mean, like out of pocket, pretty much. That's why I said stop talking to their ass too. This will be like talking to somebody and then you get frustrated with them because they say the same shit or they own the same shit. You need to stop fucking with them. Some people out here are not going to change. You're the one that changed. You changed and I've been dealing with some new things. Yeah, you changed. They didn't change. So stop expecting people who haven't changed to talk about some new shit, G. They're not, G. You're going to hear it's going to be the same even in their own life. They're going to tell you how bad it is just like they did last month and the month before that and the month before that. You don't even want to be around people like that who don't even want to make a change in their own life. Like, what makes you think I want a friend or a spouse or be around family members and shit who complain about things that they can change, G? You know? That's not even part of the serenity prayer. They're showing me the serenity prayer where it says, God, give me the the strength or whatever to accept the things I cannot change. This ain't even that, G. Somebody can change this shit just like you did. You like, no, I'm not about to lose sleep on this, over this. I'm not about to worry about this. I'm not going to keep thinking about this or replaying this scenario in my head. It is what it is. I'm going to let it go and move on to the next thing and shit. That's it. That's it. Yeah, I feel like God likes the sound of that, just so you know. You probably, whoever I'm talking to and this resonates with, you felt a shift. Whenever this happened, whatever this is that you finally like cut off or you're already getting ushered into this new thing, you could feel the shift happening. You're in limbo right now. Which is why the past is like hanging on to you so hard, but you can smell the new right around the corner. It's like, fuck, I could feel something coming and shit, like some new good shit, right? Yeah, so can the past, okay? They could feel some new shit coming towards you too. Be aware of getting stuck in that shit, in that past shit, I'm saying. You ain't missing shit neither. They talking about and doing the same shit, G. There's somebody out here arguing and shit with their spouse. You know what I mean? Is what this is and all this shit. Like, you know, I mean, you've heard it before. You've been there before. I've argued with my spouse at nighttime and lost sleep. I don't want a relationship like that. Okay, I don't want to hear about a relationship like that. Okay, not saying you're not there for friends and family if they were to go through this, but this is like somebody where they keep doing it. This is like a repeat of some shit. You know, some people don't want help, they want pity, you know? Or they want sympathy or attention and shit for bad shit that happened to them. People like us want to move the fuck on, heal. I don't want to think about that shit for the rest of my life and have the world donate and be like, there now. No, that's not the type of people we are. Somebody else out here likes that type of shit. They like to exploit their own pain and shit. That's why they don't like to heal from it. Because somebody likes to exploit their pain because they get some type of gain off of it and shit. You don't want to fuck with them neither. That's why I said somebody out here really does not want to heal, G. They don't. So be aware. Be aware people claiming themselves to be healers and you could tell they ass ain't healed. Okay? Be aware listening to they ass. And we ain't all perfect and all, you know, but we're honest. You know? Some of us. Some of us, right? At least be honest about your shit. This is like people that aren't honest and then want to be healers and teachers and all this other shit, and you could hear it in their voice. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you still got animosity towards that baby mama or that baby daddy. You're not saying it, but I can just tell the way that you talk about other baby mamas and baby daddies. You're mad at yours. That's what this is. Yeah, you cut that shit off. Like, nah, that's like some bias shit. Like, I thought you was coming here to tell me about me. You know, if this is like a tarot reader or some shit and they start getting on about, yeah, deadbeat baby daddy who was looking at you all crazy. And you know, you see people like, hello, did you forget where you were? Like, you're talking to us. This like this type of shit, okay? Hell no. Y'all like, I'm goody. Go get a hug, ma'am. You need a hug, ma'am or sir. That's what this is. You're not fucking with it, G. I feel like y'all are not in the coddling business anymore if you ever were, or the tolerating business, or the, like I said, there now business, or the give them some time business. You done with all of that shit. All of your hood passes and shit have expired for these people. Because it's slowing you down. Especially when you're out there craving new shit. You know what I mean? Craving to do new things, exciting things, travel, see the world, love, laugh, live, whatever the fuck. Try new cuisine, all type of shit. E-bike, get on a gondola, like all types of shit. And somebody sitting here talking about what Rodney did. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about Rodney, bitch. You know, like, this is this. It's like you almost feel bad for these people. You know, like they don't see anything outside of that. Whatever that is. Okay? Wow. Put some on this. I'ma fuck you back, rock you back to sleep, girl. Somebody name could be Chris. I got Libra, Aquarius, Gemini out here with the worry. That's giving me 9 of Swords. Replaying events, thinking about you. Yeah, heavy 9 of Swords. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Pisces energy, or someone's in Cancer, or someone's moon sign is in Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Pisces. This is kind of giving me Lovers, 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups reverse. I ain't gonna go there with all the signs, but that's pretty much what this is. You know, like, hell no, bitch. Yeah, y'all cut something. Something about cutting off something you listening to. I don't know. That's what that says, though. Put some on this moon. Maybe it's just somebody. This could be you cutting somebody off. Like, let me stop you right there, okay? You can stop telling me about that shit. You know? Maybe somebody wants you to lose sleep over something that they tell you. Like, you know, this happened to so-and-so and this and that. You like, let me stop you right there. I don't care, okay? I don't even want to hear that shit. I ain't about to worry or lose sleep over some shit like that. Yeah, you not. And you go right to bed. Night-night, moon card. You don't lose any sleep over it either. You don't. Told you. Off and on, hot and cold, detached, and ghosted. Night. Ghosts come around. I don't know. Ghosts come around at night. It's so they say, right? But this is giving me like dark, like lights off, click energy. Virgo energy out here. Yeah, this is you going quiet, silent is what this is. Told you. Like, I don't want to hear that shit, Tina or Tom. And then you just don't say shit. I'm not about to lose sleep over this anymore, or over you, or I'm telling you, that's what this is, Convent. I don't know what you didn't had enough of, okay? Or you're tired of. That's what this feels like. You're tired. You've had enough, okay? There must not be answers here. You know what I mean? Or you're not ready for this. Not you, but I'm saying that's how you're looking at something. Either it's not ready for me, I'm not ready for it, or it's stuck. It's not motivated, or it's unmotivated, I should say. It's uninspiring. It's hot tub time machine. Like, yeah, it's a bunch of reasons why you're like, I'm good on this shit, man. Some of y'all could be doing the whole pro and con thing, right? So let's say you got your whole life ahead of you and all the things you want to do, right? And you're doing the whole pros and cons thing. I feel like whoever this is, or these people that I'm talking about, or whatever situation this is, I feel like you can use this in your pro and cons list and see if this helps you get to that life that you want, if it helps you get to the pros. So you would say, is losing sleep or worrying about this situation or rethinking about this person gonna help me get to my pros? Probably not. You know? Is listening to some shit I know I should cut off because this motherfucker don't know what the fuck they talking about helping me get to my pros? Probably not. You know? It's like me being detached, cold, distant, you know what I mean? And all that from just the world and shit because somebody did me wrong and shit. Is that going to help me get towards my pros? Probably not. Remember, we saw the man cutting through the layers and shit. I'm telling you, you asking yourself these questions. A lot of us picked up shit from people that didn't even belong to us. And I know we hear that a lot, but I mean as far as being like short-tempered and cold, you know? You could have came from a cold family or a family that didn't show love. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't really show love to motherfuckers on the street type shit. You know? And it's like you would have to like dig deep to figure out why you're not attracting love. It's like, well, shit, I had to realize, first of all, I came from a loveless family. You know what I mean? That didn't show me no love, which means now I got to figure out how to love myself first before I try to bring in love, right? That don't mean just because you realize that you came from a loveless family, like, oh, well, now I realize now I can get love. No, now you got to figure out how to love on yourself first. Since you didn't receive it all those years from your family, if that's what you finding out, before you even go out here trying to attract love. I'm talking to people like that know it's a process to this shit. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of people stay stuck in the past too. Because they don't want to deal with that shit and dig that fucking deep. They really don't. You know what I mean? They don't want to look at their mom and dad and how they were treating them and how a sibling was treated better or worse or whatever the fuck was going on with these people and shit that just refuse to move the fuck on and stay stuck in the past. They don't want to, the crazy shit is, you know what's crazy? They don't want to, they stay stuck in the past, but they don't want to address it. Ain't that crazy? It's like you would think people that stay stuck in the past have something to talk about, like address the issue, so, you know? But no, it's like just stay stuck there. It makes no sense if you think about it. Like if you're going to stay stuck there, you might as well get through the issue and deal with it since you plan on staying there. But that's just not the way that it works. People who want to move on usually deal with the issues of the past so they can move on. This is somebody just living in the past and not dealing with the issues and shit. I see you cutting them people off. They don't help you get to them pros, G. They really don't. How? They're still dealing with the cons in their own life. They haven't even set the pros in their own life, G. How the fuck are they going to help you? Or what is the connection to them that's aiding you and getting you to that point? Nothing. I'm not picking up on anything. If anything, Convent, whoever this is or whatever this is, you've lost blessings dealing with this, listening to this, talking to this, fucking on this, hanging out with this. You've lost sleep, time that you could have been like creating something. You were worrying instead, you know, alone, you know what I mean? Introverted, but not, and I know I have introverts in here, but this is like over the top. You know, when I'm saying when you were dealing with this situation, I don't see anything out here that made you feel good, whatever this is, or makes you feel good. This could even be drugs, you know? When you do them at first, they cool and shit, and when you get kind of used to them, it's like, I don't even feel good on this shit no more. You know, it could be something like that as well. It's like it changed you, and it's like this is not helping me anymore. It used to like get me high and I was happy and shit. Now I'm sad, I'm in the bed all day. Like this is counterproductive. Yes, that's what this shit is. Y'all done cut off all counterproductive shit, or you need to. But I feel like I'm talking to a group that has. Yeah, spiritual. Yeah. Chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. Yeah, y'all done been through so much. So basically, let's say there's 4 levels, right? Chaos, ego death, downward spiral, and then finally you get your spiritual awakening. These are like talking to people who are still stuck in, or dealing with people, let's say that, still stuck in the chaos stage, the ego death stage, and the downward spiral stage. And you're in the spiritual awakening stage. They make me feel like you've surpassed people, a lot of people around you, but the people that are around you are still stuck in stage 1, 2, and 3. You feel me? And it's like they don't want to get to the spiritual awakening part. Because that's going to take this other shit, cutting through the layer. That's the only way, G. So that's why they're always in chaos and their ego. This ego death is making me feel like their ego kills shit for them. I know what ego death means, but it makes me feel like their ego ends shit for them. And then they go through this downward spiral. It's a humbling process. It's for you to look within yourself when shit like that happens. Not these people, G. Not these people, G. Okay? You like, I can't fuck with that. I can't fuck with that. Somebody is I see y'all not worrying because your spiritual team is around too. But I also see someone out here being haunted, but oh well, shit, I don't care. This could be a Virgo, a Pisces, a Cancer, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or their moon sign is in that. But so, shit. Like I said, that ain't no, that don't help me get to my pros. They shouldn't have fucked up. Shit, whoever it is. Me worrying about what my ancestors or spiritual team, or you worrying about what your spiritual team and what people in the karma and all that shit do not help you get to your pros at all. You'll find yourself stuck in that shit watching somebody get their ass whooped, and then you realize you've been sitting there watching somebody else get karma, and your karma was to sit there. You know what I mean? And watch them. You didn't even realize you was in karma too watching their ass. It's like this type of shit. Hell no. It's real tricky out here, Convent. It is. Let me see where you are, though. Make sure. Give me one for the Convent before we go to Patreon here. Divine intervention. That's what this card is. You could be a Leo, Pisces, Gemini, okay? Or your moon sign could be in that. That's divine intervention. Told you. Y'all not even gonna be allowed. Something's gonna irritate you. I'm telling you, Convent. If you ain't irritated already, G, y'all ain't even gonna be able to tolerate some shit, G. Okay? Even if so I feel like that you're expect or want only the best for yourself because you put the best out. You know what I mean? Or you only want to deal with the best. You know what I mean? Talk to the best, work with the best, befriend the best, fuck on the best. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's where you are. And I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. You go to the store and you don't pick rotten fruit, do you? No, you look for the best apple, the best potato, the best onion, and you put that shit in your bag. Yes, it's the same shit. Why? It seemed like it would be more serious, you know what I mean? More of a serious thing to do in your like life as opposed to your fucking fruit. You feel me? So that's what this shit is. So divine intervention, you checking the fruit now. Okay, is what this is. Or God, you getting a nudge, check the fruit. Yeah, they say you can judge a tree by the fruit that it bears and shit. Yeah, these are people that ain't bearing no fruit. Okay, or something that's not bearing fruit, or a situation, or a place, a job is not bearing any fucking fruit here. Okay, I feel like you cutting that shit the fuck off. I feel like, and if you don't cut it off, divine intervention will make sure that you cut it off. That's what this is. It's like it's a no tolerance policy is what I'm picking up on. So shit, I don't know what you and God done made a deal with. But whatever it is, you must have told them, I'm down to ride to the day I die and even after. So whatever has to happen, even if I got to be the one to get disciplined, do it, Lord. You know what I mean? Stop me. You know what I mean? If it's me that's fucking with me, stop me. That's what this shit is. He like, okay. I'm cutting off Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, Tarot, land, cigarettes, alcohol, weed, sugar, video games. You like, whoa, 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 whoa. He like, you say even if it's you. A lot of the times it is us. These people don't have no motherfucking power. These people don't have no power. And we allow ourselves to be in their presence and, you know what I mean? And in their energy and them and ours and shit. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, these people want to be around you, Convent. There's nothing you getting from these people. You know what I mean? But company. That's it. And it feel like bad company at that, because these are people that don't even listen to you. It's like you trying to tell them some shit that didn't happen to you, and it get on them. They start talking about themselves and what happened with them and Rodney and Keisha and all this other shit, and you listen. You know what I mean? And you try to be a good friend and all that, but you still feel alone. Like, damn, didn't nobody give a fuck about what I said. My feelings and my day was totally invalidated here. Pretty much is what this is. God trying to show you. Like, yeah, that ain't going to help you get to none of your pros. Because I'm elevating you, says God. So if I'm elevating you, new levels, new devils, you think you're going to be able to talk to these people about what's going on with you, and they still stuck in the fucking past, worried about this shit, you know? Yeah, it don't work that way. People are being etched out your life, Convent, whether you want them to be or not. And I feel like a lot of y'all have took the initiative to do it yourself as opposed to God doing it. But either way, it's going to get done, G. I'm talking to people who are here for like a purpose or have a mission, okay? A straight mission and shit. So everybody else is like expendable, G. At least to God. How he feels about you, they are. Like, I don't give a hot fucking damn. Pretty much. Oh, wow. Some of y'all, your ancestors may be visiting you at night. Or you may be having some weird dream, a dream that wakes you up. Or something like that. I don't know. Divine intervention, losing sleep. Yeah, I feel like they just around. Especially if you've been thinking of a specific ancestor lately. Or specific people that passed away, they're around. They're trying to warn you about something you're doing. They ain't just there to visit. They're coming to give you a message to tell you to cut something out, cut someone off, cut something off. Whatever this is your ancestors telling you to cut off, stop fucking with and all that, you know what it is deep down. Deep down, you know what this is already. Eventually, this is going to have some effects on someone. Divine Feminine, you kind of had this energy here. By the time we got to Patreon anyway. Put some on the divine intervention where the Convent is in this. Praying. Look, come through, Convent. I told you. Sweet talk. Yeah, you want to hear good things. High vibing things. What's to come? If our latter days are greater than our former days, says the spiritual law, why the fuck do people keep staying stuck in the past? We already know that those are bound to be worse than our latter days. So it's like, why are we still dwelling on this? If the verse says, right, our latter days are greater than our former days. Excuse me, I probably said that wrong a second ago. If our latter days are greater than our former days, then why do people want to get stuck in former days? You know what I mean? We want to hear about latter days. You know what I mean? Like more life to come. What's the good shit? It's like looking forward to things. Be aware of being around people, talking to people, or being in places and things like that ain't looking forward to shit, G. Okay? They're not. It's like a apartment building where they ain't fixing shit. They have no plans on fixing that shit, G. You know, this like you keep complaining to the landlord. It's probably just time for you to move. This like shit just keep breaking into place. This will be the divine intervention. First it was this, now it's this, now it's this, now it's this. It ain't gonna get no better, G. You pray to God, ask, you know what I mean? Like, what should I do? He like, move. You know what I mean? That season is over in that place. It's time for you to go. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about the shit. Boom, you heard what I said? You know, you heard what I said. You know it's time to dip, ghost these motherfuckers. Period, G. Period. You're not misinterpreting messages at all, Convent, about anybody, any place, anything that you've been connected to that's a con, G. It could be a con in that way as far as conning you, but as far as a pro and a con, right? A negative, not a positive, okay? But where are you praying, meditating, healing, keeping the faith? Yeah, and that's why that's why you're able to detach. I'm telling you, he must have showed up for you. He must have showed up for you, and you talk to him all the time. Him as in God, right? But I feel like he showed up for you, G. Like when you asked for something, you know, he came right through and gave it to you, and you're like, oh wow, this worked. For y'all that just, you know what I mean, really, cultivating a relationship with him. You starting to notice that he answers you faster, or he shows up more clear, more faster, or whatever, ever since you got rid of something or cut something, someone, or someplace off, right? And he been showing up and showing out. So yeah, that's why you detached as well, because it's like, shit, I'm getting more results from God than I done got from man, for real. These people ain't got you no fucking answers, no love, no nothing, and they stuck in the past. God is an evolving God, an always ever changing God as far as he evolves with the times and everything going on. You know what I mean? So if anybody knows what's up, it's him. You and him got more in common than you and these damn people. I'm gonna keep it so real. That's what this is. You and God have more in common than you and them people, which goes back to the beginning where I said, dang, I feel like your prayers, right, are being answered or some blessing is coming, but I feel like your heart is aligned with God's heart. It says David was a man after God's own heart, is what it says. That's why David was blessed and his kids were blessed. It's giving me that energy for you too. You know what I mean? Like you're a man or a woman after God's own heart. Like, because we tried it our own way. It's not like that you just was like, oh God, I want what you want for me. Nah, we did it our way first. I wanted Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike. I wanted dope. I wanted money. I wanted the Lambo. I wanted, you know what I mean? That we did all that. You know, but that's not what God wanted for us. That our heart's desires were not aligned with God's heart. So this is like, say you got all that shit, and let's say it didn't bring nothing but problems, or you lost it, this and that. It was too much upkeep, and you like, man, I miss that simple kind of life. You know what I mean? Where it wasn't all this hectic shit and shit going on. That's your heart starting to align back with God. He like, yeah, now I can get you back on the road and get you the way I wanted to have. You know what I mean? And you still probably end up getting the house and the Lambo and all that shit. But God was like, in due time, my G. In due time, let me give it to you. Why you gotta go and get it yourself and do everything yourself and all, right? That's why I said y'all must have let some shit go. And when you did, you watched him start working in your life, and you like, yeah, then I don't have to deal with no bullshit. Is what you saying, God? He like, you don't have to deal with no bullshit. None. Give it to me. And just let that shit go. You like, okay. And that shit been working out for you ever since, G. Ever since, G. That's why your house not falling. This is the house built on solid rock right there. We don't build our houses on sinking sand. Is what this is. So it's gonna keep standing. You gonna keep standing. These people back here that I was picking up on, them is all sinking sand house building people and shit. That's why they're stuck in the past about, why does my house keep falling? Why does my house keep falling? Why does my, right? And you just watching them and shit. This shit, number one, you built it too close to the fucking shore. Okay? Number two, you built it on sinking sand. This like you telling somebody that shit, right? Then you come hang out with them the next day, and that shit, they telling you the same story. The house done sunk. The sand, the this, you keep telling them, it's your foundation, it's your foundation. Do this. Man, number one, you casting your pearls before swine at this point, okay? That's why they said this person has become a con to your pro at this point. You're casting your pearls before swine because somebody else could take that information that you putting out there and do something with it. Whoever this is ain't doing shit with nothing, okay? And I feel like these are the people that you cut off. This ain't even really an issue anymore, Convent. You cut their ass off, G. Because you want your house to stand. I like to be stable and shit. I like a stable mind, stable spirit. I like to be emotionally stable, financially. I like my kids to be cool. I like to know my lights gonna cut on when I click the fucking switch. Everything, right? I like that feeling and shit. And I like to be secure in that too. And the only way I can feel secure in that is to stay close to God and not look for understanding from anybody else and shit. At this point, not people who got downward spiral and chaos and ego and all that shit. It's some people, yeah, that are sent here to help each other. I.e. us, right? But I'm picking up in this situation, you would be that person. You know what I mean? As far as you're not gaining, you got everything here. It's like buying extra shit at the store just because you can. But you got everything you needed. Now you can't even fit shit in your fridge or in the cabinets and shit. It's like you done bought too much. Yeah, now you done wasted money and time. That's like what this is. And you done with that shit. You like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. You're done with that because you're the one left with the figuring out how to stuff everything in there, get everything tidy and this and that, and make sure cans don't fall on people's heads and this and that, and shoving the bread, put the butt, you know, you're in charge of doing that. When you like, I could easily just buy what I need, meaning do me, just buy what I need and not have to do this shit. God, like, that's all you got to do. Ain't nobody else show responsibility and none of that shit. You like, bad, G, bad. I feel like you've been good ever since, or you're about to be. Or you're about to be, G. A lot of shit's about to settle down, is what this is, or stabilize is what they're saying. But you are being ushered into some new level or something like that, but it's the 4 of Wands. So this could be a business. This could be, some of y'all have a website. Some of y'all are, have a platform. Some of y'all are going to be in a relationship, get a new home. Something about... like they keep saying stabilizing. So this could be your health, right? Because your body is your temple, 4 of Wands. Something's about to be like really good for those that I'm talking to that are looking for the new, you know what I mean? That are looking for a new life. Like they want to get this the year of the snake, right? You're shedding that old skin and it's for good, you know? I feel like you're about to be ushered into something brand fucking new, G. And that's what's up. Anyway, We're about to go to Patreon. If you'd like to follow us there, please click the link in the description box below this video here on YouTube to follow us on Patreon. If not, that has been Right Back Monday. Like I said, it may or may not have resonated with every single person. Still, thank you for visiting my channel and my Trippin' or Not Tarot. Please hit like, subscribe, share with your friends. Again, info for private readings will be below the video. You can purchase your gear, your life like that, get on Phace that at theghettonun.com, and I will talk to you later. Love you, bye.